Hi my friend, I hope you're doing well and the year has been kind to you so far. Summer is coming to an end here in my corner of the planet, and heat waves are getting replaced by thunderstorms, and time seems to pass faster than usual. As for me, I've been feeling a little lost as of late, and I thought I'd share my thoughts with you. I've always had a clear vision in my mind where I wanted to go in life, but the older I get, the more I feel like I'm just drifting through space. And it's strange, because I've actually enjoyed getting older the past few years, because with each year I felt more clarity and confidence in who I am. But this year and this summer especially, I've somehow felt like things were falling apart. Art has been my passion for a very long time, and for the past 3 years it has also been my job. And I've experienced a lot of ups and downs the past years, but I have always remained positive and confident that this is exactly where I'm meant to be. Even in my first year, where I didn't even earn the minimum wage, I never lost faith. But this year it's different. This year has been a struggle from the start. This is the first year I didn't get more jobs or higher pay compared to the previous years. It's the first year I struggled to see any meaningful improvement in my works, and it's the first year that I started to doubt whether what I'm doing here is even a sustainable career. It's gotten to a point where even the things I used to enjoy most about my passion seem dull. And everything suddenly feels so hard to do. Like someone accidentally dialed up the difficulty setting to a hardcore mode, and I just don't know how that happened or how to set it down again. To be completely honest with you, I've never been a person that feels like things come easy to them. Even as a kid, I've always felt like I needed to work just that much harder to achieve things that others did more easily, especially in school, but also other things, relationships, sports, you name it. Or at least that's how I felt, because, don't get me wrong, I've grown up with many privileges, and I had some really incredible opportunities offered to me. But there's only so far that can go when your biggest enemy has always been yourself. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've been here before. In fact, I've been here so many times in this hole that I dig for myself. Every time I find a little bit of success or happiness in my life, that I'm just confused, profoundly confused, how I ended up here again. Like, it's a pattern at this point. Things get good and I get scared and I feel like I mess it up. It's really difficult for me to admit that I have not felt good about my art for a while. Because the thing is, I'm not fundamentally unhappy with what I create. I don't hate my art. I don't feel joy while creating anymore. Or at least not as much as I used to, and that worries me. And I know that things like creative block or burnout exist, And I am very, very likely going through a rough patch of exactly that. But so far, I've never experienced it on this level and to last that long. So over the course of this summer, I tried giving me a lot of grace. I rested a lot and I did a lot of self-reflection as well. And there's a few things that I have realized along the way. For one, that like any other relationship, the relationship I have with my art requires work and care. I think I've taken it for granted for way too long, and I need to take more meaningful steps toward building and sustaining a strong foundation for this relationship. Because this is a relationship that I want to last for the rest of my life. I've been journaling a lot to find out what it is that I want out of this relationship. I've been asking myself questions like, when do I feel the most joy while I'm creating? Or what motivates me to get up in the morning? Things like that. I've also taken lots of breaks, and when I work, I try to stay present and enjoy the craft rather than pine for the result to be good. I'm a massive perfectionist, so this is very hard to do, but I'm trying my best. I've also been dealing with a lot of health issues lately that are still not quite resolved, so I'm just trying to be less harsh with myself and accept that growth is not linear, and especially as a self-employed artist, things will not always go to plan. There's definitely stuff that I can work on, like my skills, but there's also stuff that's completely out of my control. You know, like the industry being in a recession, mass layoffs due to AI and corporate greed, and I mean, the list goes on. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't have it all figured out, and I'm just slowly making my way through this year, drifting through space. And if you've ever felt like this yourself, then I just want you to know that that's okay.